Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping in today to receive a message here at Our Authentic Tarot. My name is Cecily, and in this reading, I will be taking a look into the collective sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome, and roles can be reversed. Please do remember that readings are based off of current energy, so remember that nothing is set in stone, okay? With that being said, please do take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a collective reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, okay? So without further ado, do get comfortable, grab your snacks or your favorite drink, okay? And let's get into the reading. I'm going to go ahead and start with spiritual messages, then we'll lean into romance, and then we will get into money, and then we will see what tarot has for us, okay? I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. I am learning through my analytics that people are victims to having short attention spans. You could think brain rot culture, I guess. That or my readings are just unappealing and boring to most people, but it's okay. It is totally okay. We're all in this together and we're learning as we go, so yeah, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible, okay? Libra, we have be present, journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Then we have generosity, sow seeds of kindness, rest, slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. Oh, you guys are highly stressed, Libra. That's kind of what it's giving. It's giving extremely stressed out. Some of you might be needing to hear to not take your inner aggressions out on other people. Please don't use others as a punching bag. Yes, I understand emotions are very complicated and hard to deal with at times, especially when you're under so much pressure and stress. But please do kill people with kindness and just make sure that you are being mindful of the people around you and their feelings. And just remember that everybody is going through something, okay? It's not just you. I know at times, Libra, you might want the world to revolve around you or think that you deserve that, but, and, you know, granted, everybody's important, but you specifically, you kind of got to slow your roll, all right? Make sure that you are getting your rest. I understand it's holiday season. Everybody is kind of overworked right now. Please just take some time to yourself. It is very much needed and probably long overdue. Why are my cards upside down? So right now, Libra, it seems like most of your stresses are coming from your relationship dynamics. I feel like there are a lot of feelings, sentimental feelings that are coming out, and you're kind of like releasing these emotions, and I feel as though you are like reminiscing on what was. It kind of goes back to this card here, the present card. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. So this is giving a lot of anxiety, okay? It's okay to reminisce. It's okay. It's okay to travel down memory lane and remember all the good things. But if you're looking back at the good things and it's making you sad, you might have to do some inner work, Libra. It might be that time. Because a happy memory should not cause you to be depressed. They should help you feel better. So if there's an imbalance there, you might need to like really look into what is triggering, like figure out like how these happy thoughts are triggering you to go into a depressive mode. If this has something to do with comparison, comparing the then to the now, you do have to remember that ultimately, you are in control of your own reality, Libra. Your choices creates your reality, and happiness is a mindset. It's not materialistic things, and it's not a person. Happiness it truly does come from within. So if you're struggling with that right now, this message for sure is for you. Let's see what we have going on in the love department. What is going on with Libra in romance? Okay, so I think some of you have been searching for true love. I think marriage and all of that other cute stuff, babies, starting families, extending family, whatever the case may be. It's like it's high on your priorities list. And you have not really lost your one second. I needed that. All right. You haven't really lost faith in finding true love. I feel like for some of you, you guys are wanting to reconcile with somebody from the past, or somebody may be coming forward to reconcile with you. They might think, or you might think, remember, fit the rules where they fit, okay? But somebody here definitely does think that you are like their forever person. What I'm getting from these cards is like possessiveness. I honestly, for some of you may have been in like a somewhat controlling relationship. It was controlling to a degree. Somebody here had felt like they were being treated as property, or almost like an object. I love to say, to use this as an example, it's kind of like, I don't want to say a trophy wife, but more like a vase. It's like everybody has praise to give to this beautiful vase, but flowers never get put into it. It's like, it's just there to look at. To be seen and not heard is what I just heard. So some of you guys might feel as though you don't have a voice, or you lost your voice in this connection. And I'm not going to lie to you. This person, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, okay? This is specific for a handful of people. Remember, this is almost personal reading, okay? For some of you, I feel as though this person that you were once dealing with, I think they liked the fact that you would just kind of shut up and let them lead the way, even though it was kind of like, it's kind of like the blind leading the blind in a sense, okay? But I feel like the passion is there, the attraction was there, and there is a sense of love. It's just kind of like I don't want to say dysfunctional. It's just not. It's unorganized. It's very unbalanced, but I do feel like this person that is coming towards you is wanting to, like, they really want to work on those things, but I am kind of unsure if they have, I don't know if there is enough time for them to actually learn and mature in order to deliver what it is that they are wanting to promise you. There will be some sort of promise coming through, or, you know, just giving their word of working on a specific, there is a specific something that was just extremely detrimental to this connection. And I feel like it's something, coming more from like an outside space. But is it really outside though? Because it's really affecting this relationship. Let's see. Let's see what else we can get for you, Libra. Let's see what else we can get. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, so I think a lot of you guys will be giving this connection another chance. I feel as though this person is wanting to be more protective. Maybe some of you have felt like they weren't doing what they needed to in regards to like making you feel safe. I feel like they are really wanting to. I think that this person, that your person, the person that you have in mind, they are willing to work harder on being more of a protector, making sure that you're comfortable in certain spaces, or that they stay away from certain people that you may not trust or like. I feel like they are willing to give it a try, but you know, I really do just hope that they're not just doing this temporarily just to get you back and then put you through the same thing all over again. Especially because we have this welcome the new card here. I feel like, Libra, I need to just get this off my chest. If you're tired of going through the same things, you have to start making major changes, okay? Again, with the whole happiness is a mindset thing, it's possible for you to be in, you know, because I can say from experience that I have been in situations in life where I was just around the most miserable people. Oh my gosh. So miserable, so unhappy, like just disgusting human beings, okay? But I didn't let that dim my light. I simply removed myself. But it took a lot. Like, it took a lot of me needing to, wanting to try to see the good in these individuals. But when I realized that I was becoming stagnant as they were, I was like, oh, no, I cannot be here anymore. Like, my life is not elevating. I'm too young. Like, I am way too young. But mind you, this was years ago. And I removed myself from those situations. I gave new environments a chance, and it opened new doors and opened new relationships and new friends, and everything was sweet. So sometimes, Libra, I feel as though maybe you are just comfortable, okay? I feel like you like to feel safe. I feel like you like to be where you... It's like you are very adventurous, but you don't really like change. Like, you like to go explore and then come back to where you know your environment, you know what's going to happen. You spent so much time studying, your neighborhood, and you're comfortable. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with or thinking about or considering to reconcile with, I think that you are just comfortable there. I feel as though this is not challenging you. And really the only challenge that you are facing in this relationship, the only thing that is challenging you is like your willpower to leave. Like, that's your challenge. Your challenge is like actually walking away. I feel like you probably will, end up going back to this person, which, if fingers crossed, okay? Fingers crossed that they take their word and that they actually give you what you deserve, because you very much do deserve it, Libra. I think they really just don't want to see their life without you. But you have to continue to like put your foot down, okay? And get them to understand that like no means no, and I'm not going means I'm not going, and that you don't have to. Like, yeah, you can be a couple, but you're still your own individual. You're not the vase that sits in the corner and just looks pretty and people compliment and you say thank you, and then that's just your existence. Like, you're more than just that. You have personality, you have character, you have stories to tell. Like, you're a Libra, life of the party, okay? So just make sure that when you do go back into this relationship, if you do decide to truly reconcile with this person that you believe is your true love, that you just are, what I like to say, are authentically you and accepted for who you are and not what they think you should be, okay? Because you deserve love. You deserve a healthy love. You are lovable. And I think you forget that at times too, Libra. I think sometimes you get so stressed out in like the what ifs and the what could have been that you forget that like you are such a cuddle bug. Oh my gosh. Like, you're the little spoon, okay, Libra? Like, you definitely are a little spoon, but you don't mind being the big spoon, but you are very lovable. There are children here in this. Ooh. There are children here involved. Your love life is being affected by children. So, there may be, no, it's not even a maybe. There are children involved here. A lot of these concerns of the past and the future are definitely revolving around these children. Now, it could be depicted here in the photo as 2 children and 2 dogs. Well, 3 dogs because there is a puppy. So I don't know if, it's possible that there may be 2 children involved in some animals. This is just giving like, this is a family. This is a family problem. And these children are probably the reason why you are so tempted to make this relationship work. It's like, our children love you. Like, the kids love you. They love us when we're happy. But something is just going on that's a little darker. I feel as though there's, just because of the dark clouds behind these kids, I feel like there's something that's going on behind closed doors that the children aren't fully aware of. And I think that that's probably your goal, is to like keep some things hidden. But I hate to break it to you, I think the kids know. I don't think you're doing a great job at like keeping grown folk business between the grown adults, you know what I mean? The kids are definitely being affected. Libra, I do have to say, sometimes it's not about the kids. Sometimes it is about you, okay? I understand as a parent myself that sometimes you are very tempted to do what is in the best interest for your children and your children only, that you forget that like you matter as well. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not happy, your kids are not happy. Like, they feel everything, they see everything. I feel like this is common knowledge at this point. So whatever it is that you decide to do moving forward, just go at it slowly, because the children are being affected more than you, more than they express, and more than you know. And then now let's go ahead and just get into tarot. I'm going to, maybe if I feel like pulling one more card out of here. Religious factors. I feel like there's a lack of morals here. I think that there are some, there's a lack of morals here, and I feel like the lack of integrity in morals is what's kind of driving, like, wedges in this relationship. Does that even make sense? Driving wedges? I don't know. I'm just... I need more coffee. Yeah. Maybe you guys come from different backgrounds as well. Usually this religious factors card comes from, most of the time for me when I interpret this card, it's 2 people who have come from different spiritual backgrounds. So whether it's like Catholic Christian, pagan Christian, whatever the case may be. There is just 2 different mindsets, and it's kind of like opposites attract, but sometimes like the elements collide, you know what I mean? It's kind of like mixing fire with air. It just doesn't always go well, you know? But I feel like if there's a will, there's a way. And I really do hope that this gets figured out soon enough. might also be something about somebody not being completely ready to fully commit. Religious factors. So maybe marriage might be heavy on somebody's mind, but somebody else may not be maybe ready to make that sort of commitment quite yet. Some of you just may be in need of like going away. Some of you, I just heard the words travel to Europe. So I don't know if anybody has been wanting to or is dreaming of or maybe even has something in the works of traveling to Europe in the new year. Something about flowers, meadows. There's a specific location. I do feel like for some of you in this location, it might even just give like European vibes. But there will be a proposal, like a real proposal. Somebody is going to get proposed to. I do feel like that is going to be their promise of making change and like giving you what you want. It's like, I don't want to see myself without you. Will you marry me? I will do my best to be the person that you want me to be. I will be that person that you deserve. I don't want anybody else to love you. I want to love you for the rest of my life is kind of like what I'm feeling. Oh no. There we go. All right, Libra, your energy is coming out as the Queen of Swords. Very independent, very in your own lane right now, very focused on you. Though the Ace of Cups following in, I feel like you are possibly feeling lonely right now. Some of you guys might be masking this loneliness with partying. Some of you may even feel like halfway accomplished with your independence. Some of you may be hitting some really some of you guys might be making goals that you have been working on for yourself, but you have this cup of love, and it's just it's like you're just waiting for you feel like you're just waiting for the right person. You're very much guarding your heart right now. I think more than you have ever. But there is going to be some sort of celebration, engagement, marriage on the horizon that you will be a part of. Yeah, a lot of you guys are kind of like transitioning into like this new era. There's like some sort of rebirth here, a spiritual rebirthing for you. Some of you guys may have recently been baptized. That might resonate for a handful of you. But it seems as though you are really focused on becoming aligned in all of your areas of life that you have kind of been slacking off on because you've been so caught up in your stresses and your worries. I feel like you're finally at a point where you're like, you know what, it's time to get my head back in the game. There's shit to get done. Like, I don't have time for this. You're chasing your passions. You feel free. For the most part, you feel free. Now you have time to like really think. You have time to breathe. You have time to Do what makes you happy. I feel like that's probably where it's starting to get complicated with this reconciliation. I feel as though you're starting to barely become at peace with being like, okay, you know, like, starting new, it's not as hard as what I thought it would be. This actually feels kind of nice. Like, I don't have to report to anybody. I don't have to ask permission to do things. Like, I could just figure this shit out and just go. Like, it's kind of easy, but there's just that hold on you that you have with that other person where you're just like, but that's my person. You're just being extremely guarded. Some of you may like to wear black. Some of you may like the aesthetic of black. It's like when you're outside, you're super sophisticated and serious. Like, you crack your little jokes here and there. But for the most part, you're like that person that people, they know that they need to respect. But you do have like a lively side to you. It's just like there's a time and place for everything. And right now, I think that like you're so used to being the strength for other people that now you're finding that strength for yourself, where you're just like you're acknowledging that there is a lioness inside of you. You're not just, you know, a mat to walk all over. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you're going through, Libra, you're really handling it with grace. You're very good at masking. Your guys' money is going to start being, it's going to start looking a lot better for you. There's going to be a seed. You are planting seeds right now. There's going to be an opportunity that is going to come forward, and you're going to be very emotionally okay. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. Now, it is going to take a lot of brain work, but it's going to feed your passions and provide you the life that you've been wanting to live. Some of you may be feeling like, okay, I tried the whole like marriage thing, or the relationship thing, and the traditional, you know, the traditional stuff where like my man takes care of me. And I just feel like that just never worked for you, or vice versa. Maybe some of you have been like the stay-at-home dad while, you know, and you let your wife or your girl go out and live her dreams, very supportive, and like now you're kind of just like, I have to take care of myself because this isn't, I don't really like feeling like I'm financially dependent. I don't really like being at home all day long. Like I miss working, or I want to follow my dreams now. And you very much are going to, and you're going to be completely successful at this. I feel like you are finding new joys in life, and you're starting to become appreciative of having the opportunity every day to wake up and try something new. Let's see what else I can pull for you. So what is the ultimate outcome of Libra situation? What is the outcome here? I should have lit a candle. I'm feeling. Whew. there's going to be, I hate to do this, there's going to be another betrayal happening. And it's really going to kick in the savage in you. It's going to hurt you in a way it's going to be so uncomfortable for you, but it's very much needed. It's going to break you, but it's going to heal you at the same time. There's going to be something that's going to happen at the end of all of this, where you are going to realize that the pain's just not worth it anymore. The suffering's not worth it anymore. And you are going to completely move on. I feel like while you start doing good, this person is going to come back and you're going to fall for it. You're going to give them the chance. And then once you're doing good, they're going to fuck up. And it's almost like you're going to feel like you are back at square one. But you're not going to be. You might be at that place with this specific individual, but you just you've made so much progress without them that starting over new is not going to be to what it was before. Starting over new is just simply getting rid of them and continuing on this path. It's like that freaking, have you guys ever had a freaking pimple on your butt? I know, random, right? Awkward, whatever, grow up. It's like when you have a pimple on your butt in the middle of summer and every time you sit down, that shit hurts. But when you get up and, it's kind of like when you're at the party, you get up, you start dancing, you feel good. But the second you sit down to take a break, it's just agony. And that's kind of like what this is giving. I'm not going to lie. It's like your life is going good. You're dancing. You're feeling like yourself again. You're feeling free. And then you go and you put yourself away in this relationship. And it's almost like a throbbing pimple where you're just like, damn, this is uncomfortable. This just doesn't feel as good as it felt before. And you're just going to realize that there's going to be something that is going to happen that's just going to be the icing on the cake. And it's going to give you validation that, yeah, you just need to let that shit go. And then you're going to start this new journey and you're going to level up and your money is going to be fantastic. And I'm going to prove it to you. Let's get into these hustle cards. You have a lot of ambition. See, look, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. There's a lot of ambitions here. You are very intellectual and very communicative, and I feel like this person, they just put they just throw freaking sand on your fire. They've just put your light out every single chance that they get. They do it, and it's so annoying. They only want you to shine when it's beneficial for them. I feel like at times you may feel like you're being delusional, and maybe you probably are being delusional at times, but everything is going to, you're just very optimistic is all. And especially when it comes to your relationships, and that's totally fine. But it really is time for you to start over, tap back into that creative part of you, start adventuring new career paths, meeting new people. You are very extremely courageous, okay? You definitely can do anything you want to do, Libra. And I think you forget that you have free will sometimes. See, somebody is being greedy here. Now, I don't know if this is you or them, or maybe even a business partner or family. But somebody here is kind of being overly greedy when it comes to money. Entitled is what I'm hearing. And then we have, what's the rush? Slow and steady wins the race, especially when it comes to building a foundation and building generational wealth. You got to take your time sometimes. I know sometimes it feels like there's never enough time in a day to make all of your dreams happen, but I mean, it's kind of life, you know what I mean? And look at, I told you, it's time for a career change. So if you have been wanting to apply for that job that you know that you're not qualified for, just do it. Give it a freaking chance, okay? If you are going back to school to further your education, or if you're taking on a trade, okay, that is not what you're used to, just do it. Just do it, okay? Just go for it. Dedicate yourself to this. Move in silence. Don't be so braggadocious, okay? Some of you guys might like to brag about, or, you know, open up to, you know, those friends and family and share your aspirations and dreams with them and things of that nature, but it's not time for that. It's time for you to lock in. It's time for you to learn how to keep a fucking secret, okay? Keep your business to yourself for once, okay? For once in your life, Libra, just keep your fucking business to yourself, okay? Move in silence. Money munchers are eating all your bread. Start being more careful with your money, your subscriptions, where you're spending, overspending on other people being dependent on you, always asking for favors. It's time for you to be selfish, okay? You need you, and you need what you have more than anybody right now. You have too much going on and too much to focus on for you to be breaking little chips of what you've accomplished and what you've managed to work for, to just be giving. You can't be affording to just be giving all of you away, okay? It's time for you to be very selfish, Libra. I really do hope that this message helps you find some sort of clarity, comfort, or confidence with moving forward. If this message didn't resonate with you, my apologies, okay? Maybe there might be another video for you in the future that will resonate a little bit more. So please do subscribe and have your notifications on. If this message did resonate for you, please comment below, give a like or a share. I will be very grateful. I will feel very grateful if you did. But too, you know, if you want, just give this video a like so we can push this message into the algorithm to reach, you know, other people that may be in need of hearing this message. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, okay? I got about 5 other signs that I need to read for. So please do remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, okay, Libra? And again, be authentically you. Thank you for joining me for this reading, and I will see you in the next one.
Like and subscribe.